Hello YouTube community, my name is the Jacob13 and today we're back with some more The Longest Journey. So last time we went through this magical portal thing and here we are in this place with the monks.
Surprise, I'm still here.
Hey, look at that! That was actually the one I wanted to do too. So is there anything on the walls that we can check? Nope, okay. Well, it looks like we're just going to be turning right then, continuing down this direction, behind this pillar.
The shutters are closed, but it's daylight outside.
Well, that's good news, I think.
The shutters are closed.
Okay, that's all she had to say about that. This looks pretty good. That's an exit. No, we don't want to exit just yet. Is there anything this direction? No? Okay, cool. Well, then we shall exit. This is sort of annoying to have to run like this every now and again, but hey. Why, hello there, sir. Actually, no, hold on.
He looks like some kind of priest. He looks like some kind of priest.
Wise words there.
Hello? Hi.
Et tu? Emilie, tu vas?
Do you speak English? Parlez-vous français? Habla español?
You're speaking in Latin, I think.
Cu
Nope, never mind.
starca in paras. Inomalante candra, ton maris orethesiton.
Where's Cortez?
Tutone eken. Tu ken vernilia fata tintu vermilian ton. Aku kandi. Good. Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic. Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
Okay, they're speaking in multiple languages.
What does Altum mean?
Maris. Tu vernelian arantu torank lock eton. Aku kandi. Good. Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic.
There was a way to skip this.
Torante. Salhe.
I've forgotten what it was.
Naven. All tongue. Orta I beginning. Parasim tin you. You have Thiesa I magic I Sara. I the knowledge. Aritua ya I tue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
Okay, it's starting to make a bit more sense.
Now you have allowed the magic to enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
Well, that's awesome.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, all tongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Sweet.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place and who the hell are you?
Oh, my manners have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
Meaning what?
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the fathers.
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the divide?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
I mean, I got Cortez, but...
Mentor? there's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't...
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Marcuria, the grandest city of all ages.
That sounds like fun. I thought someone was ironing for a second, but then I realized it's that lantern thing swinging. And it's in the game.
Explore Marcuria, April. See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
There's so much to do. First things first, I'm the realist. No, we're gonna read from the diary. In Arcadia. Is it still Saturday? I mean, do they even have Saturdays here? Why am I not screaming and frothing and tearing my hair out when this is obviously when I obviously should be? When confronted with the impossible, isn't your mind supposed to just snap? Perhaps because I've had so many vivid dreams about... Okay, now I don't even know if it's dreams the right word. Maybe it's visions, or even better, premonitions. That's in keeping with the theme of this place, all the magic. Oh yeah, magic. Apparently I'm simply supposed to accept, without question, that magic does exist, which is impossible. But clearly not impossible enough, because here it is, there's magic, wherever here is. Psst, I've written more on the next page. Still, in the face of all this strangeness, I feel normal. For some weird and inexplicable reason, and even though I still to wrap my head around the concept, I accept this place. In fact, it feels comfortingly familiar in a distant, hazy kind of way. And even though I want to go home, like right now, I'm not panicky. Not at all. Just a little bit. Oh, and I shouldn't write that name, and I should write that name down before I forget it. Brian Westhouse. That's the last thing Cortez told me, to visit Brian Westhouse whenever I wanted to go home. Gotta remember that name. Before we continue, I want to set a timer, because I always forget to do that. And I'm going to move the microphone out of the way of all the words, so please give me one moment. Hopefully you won't have to hear any of that movement. Okay, I am back, and hopefully everything should be in order. I can actually see the screen now, so that in of itself is pretty decent. I don't want to go back to the temple just yet. Where should we go first?
The whole fountain's been carved in one piece from a granite-like material. Very impressive. Nice fountain.
Okay, she is speaking. I couldn't hear it for a second. That was my bad. Stalls. Anything else that I... Oh, that's the city itself. Well, it looks like we're just going to have to start with the stalls. Go ahead and run on down there. Talk to a few people in the area. That looks like a crow. Is that a crow?
Looking bird.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oops, I didn't know you could talk.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
Lol.
It's a game of some kind.
Yeah, it's the game of cups. I know exactly what it is.
That's a particularly sleazy looking merchant. I wonder what he's selling.
He's not selling anything, he's playing a game. Come on, I thought that you were more aware of stuff.
Your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to be won.
What can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes. Like this antique Domari canter from Gien. A superb replica of Mount Tyranny cast in pure solid iron. A
Looks like
magic
tinfoil.
wallet from the once glorious island kingdom of Ansiel. And
Okay.
this, unique bird.
I'm gonna go for the bird, maybe.
Get me out of here! Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of... And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
How do I play?
You put your coin down on the table. I put a cup on top of it and shuffled it around with the other 2 cups. And all you have to do is guess which one hides your coin. And remember, no magic used and none allowed. This amulet right here will light up if you use magic. Then you'll be banned. For
Okay.
life.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Time is money, so make it quick.
Okay, well, it appears that I'm gonna have to come back in a minute, so I'll see you guys after dinner. Okay, I'm back, and time to ask some questions, so let's go ahead and just begin.
What do you know about Vestrum Tobias?
Vestron Tobias, eh? The high priest of the Sentinel himself. Did you know they call themselves the Fathers? What a joke. When was the last time they did anything for us, the people? No. They are only interested in sticking with their outdated customs and keeping their secrets under lock. I'm getting more and more inclined to listen to these new people, the Vanguard. Their ideas appeal to me. They may be radical, but we're past due for a change.
I'll be damned.
The only thing I don't wholly approve of is their alliance with the Tyrant. Filthy, dangerous people. But the Vanguard seem to have them under control, so I'm not too worried. I wish they wouldn't allow them into the city, though.
So it looks like our job is to either help the invaders or to keep the status quo the status quo.
How do you get along with your neighbor?
The maps merchant? We've faced each other for 6 years now, every single day, and he never speaks a word to me except to insult me. Nose high in the sky, calls me a charlatan, as if he's the guardian himself. You know, good oversized bag of wind?
Do you know anything about Stark?
Not much. I'm not too sure if I even believe in the place. I mean, you hear the stories and you read the books. Well, I don't, but some do. A place where there's no magic, only science? Sounds like a bloody paradise, doesn't it? I mean, with my, skills, I could make a killing in a place like that.
What's Arcadia like?
What a queer question that is. What's the world like? It's big, for one, and too expensive. And they should ban Dalmari women from gambling because I swear, they have a second sight.
Thanks.
Now, how about a game of cups?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay.
My intuition tells me
Maps.
that he sells maps.
Hey! You got some strong intuition there, girlie. He's like waiting for me to place money on the table, but I don't have money.
I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
How much are your maps?
That depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the Border Mountains for only 6 arons, fresh from the quill of a sunwriter. Maps, get your maps here.
Do you sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that. Got tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
Where can I find the Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
That figures.
Sure, that makes sense. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Do you know Vestrum Tobias?
Everyone knows Vestrum Tobias, girl. He's been an important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart. Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore. But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminished before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain. And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
Probably. Okay.
How do you get along with your neighbors?
The Cub's handler? Stay away from him, miss. He takes great joy in robbing people's purses. You can't beat him, not without magic, and he doesn't allow magic at his table.
How would he know if I did use magic?
Oh, he's got one of those blasted talismans. They're always digging up magical artifacts in Shagagriel, and they sell them to dogs like him for a silver coin or two. Get a proper job, you son of a mole!
What do you know about Stark?
Land of wonders, strange customs, and machinery. Ah, to be in Stark. I'd give my right leg. Well, perhaps not my right leg as such. You really need two sturdy legs to stand on in this business, or you'll find yourself... yes, a grand place indeed, free of this blasted, chaotic, unpredictable magic. Does no good to anyone. Now, machines built by man, controlled by man, in servitude of man. That's the future, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, the Vanguard may be a little unorthodox in their methods and teachings, but they're right about one thing. Stark and Arcadia belong together, not apart.
What if we were to have magic within the machines? Would that work to bring them together?
What's Arcadia like?
What can I say about a whole world, girl? It's a beautiful place for sure, but we're stuck in the past. We don't look ahead, not like our cousins in Stark. Magic is all well and good, but it won't bring our world into the modern age, and Arcadia is untamed. It's wild and unpredictable. Good for the map business, sure, but not so good for productivity and expansion.
Not yet.
Oh,
Eventually.
some people may consider our world a paradise. The Sentinel, for one, they'd prefer to keep it just the way it is. Me, I'd like to see some changes, and fast.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
I mean, so far, if I were to be an arbiter of the people,
No maps for me today, thanks.
I would have to go with
Fair enough, miss, but don't expect
the Vanguard.
me to come running to your aid if you ever get lost in Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse. Maps!
In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
Let's go out to the marketplace then. And
Nice fountain.
it is a nice fountain, but that's all you have to say about that? Okay. Let's go out into the city then. We only got a little bit of time left, but hey, why not? And by a little bit, I mean like just a little bit under 5 minutes. So we've got the city gates and the marketplace. Let's go to the city gates because that's the only other place that I haven't been yet.
Stout guardians of the city. wooden but stout. And that blue fire is way cool.
That is pretty neat.
Those guys must be part of the City Watch. They look a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Newport cops, despite the lack of an exoskeleton. This lady's selling fresh fish. I've never seen fish like this before. But if it's wet and has fins, fish it is.
What about dolphins and seals? There's a lot of things that aren't fish that have like fins and are wet. What about salamanders and other amphibians? Well, not all salamanders, but some do.
This guy's selling musical instruments. Most of these I don't even recognize. But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
I mean, you probably would need those to take the skin and turn them into drums. Take the hide, rather.
The walls
My bad.
look ancient. Arcadia must be at least as old as anything back in the real, in my world.
Okay, well, let's go back in and talk to What's-His-Face, and that will probably end this episode, sadly. But we will continue on, and you will be getting a double dosage today, because I missed last week. Run to the temple, my dear. We have but little time.